October 19th, 2019, Pleasanton, Texas. This is Vega, and I can see there's two or three other little objects. As soon as I push record, it kind of took that away. So let me try to take the brightness up, see what that does. I didn't really do anything, so I'm probably gonna have to just zoom in. Anyway, this is Vega. This is my third star in the skyline feature, so I am tracking. That way I don't have to do very much movement. I will be doing some manual movement. You will see a little bit of shakiness, and that's going to be whenever I'm focusing, like right now. And this will be me moving it too, just on a slow speed. So yeah, Vega, real noticeable star. Very, very beautiful. Let's give it a little bit of zoom. Let's zoom out, in fact. Yes, so that's what we can see. No zoom. Okay, 4 times zoom on the phone. Let's see what we got on the eyepiece here. That's almost all the zoom we got. Let's focus. About right there. This very well could be my first video that I've filmed where I had the skyline feature on a Celestron telescope set. So yeah, I've never done that before, so this was the first on that. I do want to be fair. I'm gonna try to get that to stop. I'm gonna try to refocus, because that does almost kind of seem like it's out of focus, right? But no, that's going out. That's going out. Like right there. Yeah. Let's give it all the zoom we got. Second. Okay, and there we go. That's shooting at 8mm on a zoom eyepiece, 4 times zoom on a LG Aristo 3 16 megapixel smartphone camera. Say that 5 times fast. We're having to just do a little bit of tracking. Let me get it. I'm trying to get it centered. I'm on speed 5. I'm gonna go speed 4. I don't mind. Now you can see there's another object to the northeast. And now I'm trying to see. Getting a little blurry. There's definitely another little object. I'm just not able to get it. Turn the brightness all the way up. Okay. Let's zoom out of that one. Okay, we're at only 4 times zoom on the phone. And in fact, give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and zoom back in, take a couple pictures. I'll be right back. Oh, so I brought it back in for a zoom, and then I saw this object come back in. There it is. It's all about where I'm zoomed in at. You can see that pretty clearly. Definitely something. It's like the star has a moon. That's very strange to me. Let's go ahead and give it max zoom one more time. I'm just going to go ahead and let y'all stick with me on this one because I do, dang, I keep on going and going. It does take away that little object for the most part. It's just in certain situations it'll show up. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and zoom back out, and you can see it's starting to show itself. Now, before I started recording, there was some stuff over to the left that was showing up too, but I'm just not getting it right now whenever I'm in the record program on the phone. So I'm going to let that sit there, and I'm going to move on to my next one. Let me turn this down. It's a little loud. Let's, yeah, dude. Let's go to a star that no one probably ever even looks at. Okay. Vega, Sulafat, star in Lyra. Gosh, could that be correct though? It's such a faint star. Yeah, Albireo, star in Cygnus, Sulafat, star in Lyra. Let's go to those two. Okay, so we're gonna hit hit Sulafat. Okay, that's the next star we're gonna go to, so let's do that right now. Speed 9. And we're off. This one is very hard to see. You have to let your eyes focus, and let's see, I've lost it. Okay, be right back. Okay, sorry I couldn't show you that one coming in. Oh, I could have, but it's just, it was a long wait. I had to let my eyes focus because this one is very hard to see. But the easiest reference for me to tell you is if you look at Vega, and it's about 8 degrees to the west, just slightly up to the north from a straight line. But let's go ahead and check this like again. This is Sulafat, S-U-L-A-F-A-T. Oh, sorry, that was me kicking it. And that is a star in Lyra, which is L-Y-R-A. So let's zoom in. Hopefully that kicking it did not take it off of the star line. But yeah, this is cool. We got ourselves a double star, or like I've been saying, is either that or stars have moons. And you know, I've yet to Google that or look into it, but this is super cool. .28 p.m. right now, so that means I've probably been filming. It's been almost 10 minutes, so about 11:18 is when I started filming. Let's go ahead and we got full zoom on the phone. Let me readjust slightly, and then I'm going to go in with the eyepiece. Okay, just stick with me here. a little bit closer of a view. Not everything we got, but you can see the difference in the object from the left to right, obviously, besides the size, but both are blinking and doing that kind of stuff. That's got to be because of the atmospherics. But the one on the right, I can't tell if that's a solid object or not. So let's zoom in some more. I'm just going to give it everything I've got, which is 8mm on the eyepiece and then 4 times zoom. So we're at max zoom, everything I can give you with my current equipment. I am using a Nexstar A-C by Celestron. It's a Cassegrain-Schmidt telescope. So this one's pretty cool. We can't get as close as Vega. Still some cool shit, man. So, with that, just stick with me. I'm just going to go ahead and leave this next one, and let's go to it. This will be Albireo, Albireo, star in Cygnus. So let's go check this out. This will be the next one we're going to be going to. Let me zoom all the way back out. How cool is that? You can still see, boom, got a picture of that. You can see the double. I mean, as soon as it was in frame, you knew that we had something unique, you know, something cool. Actually, no, maybe I shouldn't say unique because it's, I mean, there's tons of double stars or double objects following each other in the sky. So let's go to the next. And let me double check myself. Ooh, okay, so this is actually, okay, this is not Albireo. I cannot tell you what this is because they're actually not on the Skyview app map of the sky. So these are found just by accident. You actually can't even see them with the naked eye. I was letting my eyes adjust and I thought I was on Albireo and I was actually southeast of it. And this is what we got. So yeah, unfortunately at this current time I can't tell you, but I can tell you if you can find, what was the last star that I gave you? I'm just getting into this. Sulafat. Yeah, Sulafat. If you look between Sulafat and Albireo, that is where I'm finding these stars. So let's zoom in some. Of course, I'm going to be moving this. That's me adjusting. We're going to have to pick which one we want to go to first. But yeah, guys, this is super cool. I'm not saying they don't have names. I'm just not able to provide those at this current time. But I don't even think these look like stars. Because, I mean, like this object here reminds me of like Jupiter's moon, you know, one of Jupiter's moons. So I'm going to call this unknown object 10/19/2019, number 1. Let's go in with the eyepiece. That jump was me, and we're going to let that kind of settle out, and let me focus. I don't think I need to. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there. I mean, that's everything we've got, and it is, like, still small. Alright, I'm letting that track. Let's zoom back out. I don't want to focus on this too much. I mean, it's there, but it's not, it's nothing more than an object in the sky, so it's still cool. This is probably about the same, but let's still look at it, man. This has got a little more movement. Could be the atmospherics have more effect on this object. I'm gonna focus. Boy. Pretty much losing it. So that's just a little bit too close on here. I'm gonna pause for 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, okay, so we got those out of the way, but let's actually get to the star we were originally going to, and that was going to be Albireo. So in 1 moment, let me change the speed. Okay, we're there. So you can see we're real close. Real minimal movement to get to Albireo. Let's see, man. So far, we already know Vega is the winner so far tonight, but we've only just begun. Okay, so let's zoom in. That's everything we got on the phone. Let's go in with the eyepiece, of course. Whoa. Okay, now that is out of focus, but it's still super cool. Okay, let's zoom in some more. Had I not done focus test before, which I have a video showing that, it's like between 3 and 4 minutes long, what a focus, out of focus star looks like, in focus star looks like. You can check that out. But what we just saw a second ago was so cool looking. Let me duplicate it if I can. It's basically something like that once it kind of evens out. Now people are calling that real planets, stars, stuff like this, and claiming that to be like, you know, the waters of space or something. And I'm not saying it's not possible. I am saying, however, that's not evidence of anything, because that is what an focused star looks like. Of course, we are at 8mm on the eyepiece, 4x zoom on the camera. So I'm going to zoom back out of the eyepiece. You can see, I mean, we're in focus there, so. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I've got definitely some squirrels fighting in a tree across the street. Pretty dope. Alright, I'm just going to look for the next star that catches my eye, and then we're going to go to it, so just give me a few moments, and just remember you're looking at Albireo. Okay, the next one we're going to is Gienah, Gienah, star in Cygnus. Let me make sure I know which one I'm going to. Okay, let's go. Should be on it. Oh. It usually helps whenever you're not zoomed in. Now let me confirm that's the correct star. Yeah. Gienah, Gienah, is another star in Cygnus. You can see that there is a small object to the north of the star. I would consider that a double object. I mean, it's close enough. Especially when you have to consider the fact that we can't see the smaller object with the naked eye. Come on, get out of the road! Alright. We'll zoom into the small object first, since we were actually kind of surprised by it, so to speak. Probably not going to do much justice, but let's go ahead and zoom in with the eyepiece. Oh no, that's going to take it away. It's just... Guys, we're going to go ahead and pass on that one, and that's okay. Let's go back down. And let me zoom in just enough to get both in frame, get me a quick picture. Alright, now we're going to get... Once again, this is Gienah. I can't imagine there's another way to pronounce that, so hopefully I'm not butchering it. Now this is me moving it, just give me 1 second. I know it's pretty much centered there, so I'm going to leave it there, and should be pretty much on point with the tracking. Let's go ahead and take a picture, and then let's see if we can't get a good zoom on this one. I don't see any reason why not. Might have to do a little bit of focus, but I'm not even going to touch it right now. That's beautiful. Let's kind of check that out for a minute. In fact, let me go ahead and zoom in all the way, because we're almost there. And yeah, we were like basically at 9mm, so now we're at 8. Okay, so we've got that one in. We're gonna go to a nebula and to a star, and what we're gonna look at first is, give me 1 second, and I will tell you. The first one we're going to go to is going to be Gamma Cygni. That's going to be the nebula in Cygnus. And then we're going to go just south of that to SADR, SADR, I guess, which is the star in Cygnus as well. So the Gamma Cygni Nebula, and then we'll go to SADR. We're going to figure that part out. Okay, so let's go there. I don't see the nebula with my naked eye, but I don't think that we'll have a problem finding it. Okay, so let's go. This is the star SADR. SADR. So let's just go north for fun. We'll see what happens. It is supposed to be just north. Surely that's not it, right? Well, we got a couple of objects. Let's make sure that that's not the nebula. No. Okay, well, that is supposed to be SADR. That just sounds like I'm saying it right, but it's all capital, SADR, so... I would assume one of these to be the nebula. You know, I just can't say with certainty, but here's these two objects. That's pretty cool. Okay. Zoom out just to have a little bit wider view. Let's find our other star. And, guys, you know, just for me, it may not be the right viewing conditions. I'm just not real sure. Let's go in here and see what's going on. Beautiful. Let's go in with the eyepiece now. And let's go about, we're roughly halfway, a little more, and let that steady out real quick, and then we'll see what we got. We're not getting a lot of stars with a bunch of colors still. I think Vega's the most lively. It had some greens and some stuff, but it's still nothing like Arcturus. And I think this is, you know, going to be my first time filming through fall and winter and all that. So I'm pretty sure Arcturus is pretty well going below the horizon before I'm able to film now, which is not cool because I found a star very close to it that had a black X in it. I went back to find it, found a few stars around it, kind of, but nothing with a black X. And then, sure enough, I went days after that, and just it was already setting below the horizon. So, well, let's zoom in all the way. All the stars I've shown you guys in this video is, they're all located in the western sky, west, northwest. I am still learning the stars as well. If it wasn't for the Skyview app, I wouldn't have a clue. I would definitely download that if you're interested in learning where stuff's at. I'm going to end this video, and I'll be back with a continuation, because there's still plenty more stars out, and we'll see what we got going on. You can see October 19th, 2019. Let me just give you a time here. 11:50 p.m. We're still facing the western sky, well, northwestern. The star on the right side of the screen that's the largest and brightest is, oh yes, SADR, or SADR, SADR. I just so happened to turn off my record, which brings up a lot more stars in my frame, or in the screen of my phone, and I saw these two objects to the left, so let's check those out. So right where we left off whenever I stopped the other video. And you can tell with this, we're just not going to use the eyepiece because we will lose these objects. They're too small. Way too small. So that is super cool. Let's go ahead and get to the next star. Okay, this will be Deneb, D-E-N-E-B, I'm sorry, D-E-N-E-B, which is another star in Cygnus. Let's go to that one now. There we are. So Deneb. And what I should probably do, to be honest, taking pictures on my phone here doesn't really do much good for me because it's hard to keep track of what pictures I'm taking, of what stars. But it'd be easier to go through the video and as I name them out, then take screenshots. But that's okay. I don't have to know the names to see how cool the stars are, man. So I already got basically one with no color other than just bright white. Let's center this. Get it pretty well centered. Man, how cool is that? And of course, okay, we're 4 times zoom on the phone. Beautiful, man. I'll just kind of check that out for a second. Let's zoom in on the eyepiece. About 50% zoom. Let me not say it that way. About roughly shooting it. It's about 16 millimeter, maybe 14 on the eyepiece. It does kind of bring out a little bit. It looks on the north and northwest side of that a little bit of blues. Definitely dancing around a little bit. Super cool, man. Let's go ahead and get all the way down to 8 millimeter on the eyepiece. Okay, and that's max zoom we've got. That's fucking beautiful. Excuse my language. That is beautiful. Got a little bit of movement. Let me correct that. Cool, guys. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to get to our next set of stars. Where do we want to go, man? Yeah? I've already seen those stars. We don't want to go back. Let me correct that a little bit. Just give me a second. Alright, guys. We're going to be going to 3 stars. There's some kind of a weird symbol, PER space A, so per A, which is a star in Perseus. So then we're going to go to Mirfak, Mirfak, another star in Perseus. And then we're going to go to triangle symbol, PER. My guys, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I swear that's what's showing up. That's another star in Perseus. So let's go to per A, I guess is what it's called. A little bit strange. These names are very odd, but that's okay. We'll zoom out on the eyepiece. Alright, so we're on to per A, a star in Perseus. Let's go change our speed, and it's going to be just a minute. Enjoy the ride, you never know, you might see some stars flying by the screen. Almost. Alright, one second. Oh wait, we found something. Let me see, this could be it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is per A and Perseus. And we'll be checking out another 2 stars, basically in a straight line. We are now facing the northeast. I'll zoom in with the phone, see what we got. Getting nothing but white stars tonight. Yeah, that's 4 times zoom on the phone. Max zoom on everything. Alright, that's me, of course, moving it. This one's dancing around quite a bit. In fact, it's mesmerizing as can be. Oh, wow. Alright, well, let's go to Murph Ak, Mirfak. Just don't know if I'm butchering those or not, so either way, we got a couple of smaller stars, but let's stay on our path for now. It's very easy to stray away because there's so many stars. So this is Mirfak and Perseus. Let's get our zoom on. Might have lost my tracking just a little bit. It's okay though. We're good. So let's move in with the eyepiece. We go in about halfway. This one's got a lot of movement to it. Basically, this still looks just like every other star tonight. Let's zoom in, max zoom. Alright. Well, I hope that didn't show up in my background on my video because I'm going to get some kind of copyright BS. Alright, let's zoom back out. We're going to this last and final star in Perseus, at least for us. Let's see. This one's got the triangle symbol, P-E-R, triangle symbol, per. Let's go to it. What's up, little kitty? You alright, dude? Got my little kitty here, watching the stars with me. Hey, buddy. You okay? What's up? Alright, so let's check this one out a little bit closer. Just jump it to 4 times zoom on the phone. And let's try to catch up with it. Try to center it, and then we'll, hopefully we can get something a little different, man. Most of my zoom. That's beautiful. Let's go max zoom. Oh, we were almost there. Okay, we're gonna go to... Oh, okay, cool. Check this out. Alright. Let me center that star to give y'all something to look at. Just give me one second here. We're gonna go to Mahasim, a star in Auriga. Auriga. So let's go to that. Let's go to that now. Should be able to get it. Yes. I will be able to get it. Just give me a second. It is very faint. There it is. And then once again, this is Mahasim, star in Auriga. Zoom in on it. And there seems to be, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars that I'm going to be going to in this one. One second. Okay, I'm going to zoom in some more on the eyepiece. I'm going to go max zoom real quick. Oh, this is beautiful. This one's got some color to it. Beautiful. Alright, let's go on to the next one. 1 second. Okay. Now before I go to the next one, let me see what the name of it's going to be. Alright, we're going to be going to, oh goodness, Menkalinan. Alright, that's where we're going next. Okay, here we are. Oh, we got a double object. Oh, cool, man. Love when that happens. Hey, no. Don't do that, please. Thank you. So, Menkalinan is the name of this star. As for... Hey, quit. No, sir. As for the smaller object, I could not tell you that. But man, it is beautiful. Alright, let's go check this out. Get most of our zoom in on there. Okay, so we are starting to notice these stars, yeah, of course they're still just bright white, but they do have some color going off a little bit. I guess it's not really much different than the rest. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's max zoom it. Oh, I had a decent amount left. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom back out. You can see we get pretty good zoom. Not bad, not bad. What's our next one? Well, our next one, we're going to jump up north and go to Capella, C-A-P-E-L-L-A. Still in the Auriga, star in Auriga. So let's go to that Capella. We'll go right now. Should be there. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. When you hear that click, that is me turning off the star finder. Oh, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. Capella. This looks like we're gonna have a good one here because, oh yeah, we got 4 times zoom on the phone's already bringing it in pretty good, and it's easily the brightest star out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars I'm going to be doing. So of course this means we've got 2 more after this, and this one way brighter than the rest. So far I'm liking it. Kind of check that out for a minute. Zoom in with the eyepiece. Oh, we got another object that came in. Check that out. How cool is that? That is very, very beautiful. That is very beautiful. Yeah, so Capella is what we're looking at here, and then don't have anything to tell me what that small object is. Of course, you can't see that with your naked eye, at least not where I'm at. Not where I'm at. But that is amazing. Let's keep on going in. We'll just max zoom it and get to the point on this one. And this is kind of resembles Vega slightly. Gosh, that is beautiful. Yeah. Let's go and check out what our next star is going to be. We're going to go to Haldus and Auriga next. That's Haldus. Haldus. So we'll go ahead and go to that, and I hate to because I know it's not going to look like this. It's very faint compared to this. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. Anyway, beautiful. Alright, let's go to it. It's going to be hard to see. I'm just going to bring it in. There we go. As long as I can get close, I can pretty much get it in there. It is hard to see sometimes with the red dot sight. But if I can get it close, I can usually get it into frame. So let's see if we can get this. This is Haldus.